Guys, hi, happy Sunday. Hope all is well. Hope you are glowing, growing, and thriving. I genuinely do. And today I fast 2 days out of the week, the middle of the week and on this day, and I'm doing that until 7, so I'm fasting. But this is a beauty video actually, so I'm so excited. I'm so excited about some new beauty purchases that I've made that I know, I don't know for sure because I haven't tested them out, but obviously since I got them, I pretty much kind of know that we'll see. I'm gonna really take my look to a whole new level. The way it comes out is already chef's kiss, 10 out of 10, but this is just going to make everything easier because I was replacing it with like some less quality products until I got these. But this is what we're reviewing. Mainly this is to review the Haus Lab concealer. I'm excited about this. I've been wanting to get this for a little minute now and finally got it, just been busy and stuff. So I've gotten the shade 30 Medium Peach as my concealer color. I think that's pretty true to color if you see like my face and you see my skin, and the concealer should be a little bit lighter. It's actually kind of true to color, but it's a little bit, I guess it could be a little bit lighter. Anyways, just the quality and the finish of Lady Gaga's makeup is literally amazing. I haven't tried her foundation yet, but everyone I've seen it on, chef's kiss, can't wait to try it. I literally made a tweet where I was saying, Lady Gaga put her foot in that damn makeup, Lord have mercy, and I meant it because I could just tell it's just really good. And it says, infused with 20 plus skincare ingredients, this clean concealer brightens and covers with weightless serum-like texture that blends seamlessly for a hyper smooth second skin finish. Yeah, I've just seen so many beauty people use this, and that's not enough to influence me. The finish is what got me. Like, I could just see, I see the quality. So, and NARS is like my top one of one foundation. Will never replace it. It's the only foundation I ever want to have for the rest of my life is NARS. That's all I need because I've never had anything better than that. In comparison, I've tried so many foundations and I still have them, but I don't even want to use them anymore because NARS is that good. So for me, especially as an oily girl, NARS does the trick. So I've got my foundation. I'm still going to try Haus Lab's foundation. So I'm going to jump between those two. But if I don't end up liking Haus Lab's, at least I know I got NARS. This concealer will probably let me know if I like the foundation or not. So this is a review on Haus Lab's, but there's two other treats that I got. This is the Bare Minerals Concealer Loose Powder. This is a loose powder, SPF 20. In the color, I was like juggling between should I get Honey Bisque or Summer Bisque. I had Honey Bisque in my cart for like a few weeks, but I went with Summer Bisque because I like a lighter finish. I hope I don't end up regretting it because Honey Bisque would have been a little bit tanner with my color. But I know how to blend to the gods, so even if it's a little bit lighter, I know what to do. But I'm excited about this too. So this is mainly, like, the review is about Haus Labs, but it's also about this Bare Minerals concealer. And lastly, the last thing that I got makeup beauty wise is Buxom Powerline Plumping Lip Liner in the color High Def Honey. It's like I actually thought it was more brown. It came to me and like it's reddish, but I'm not complaining because I love that even more. Buxom, I've never had a Buxom liner, but they claim it plumps and fills lips with full coverage, creamy matte all day color in a no tug. Regardless, a lip liner is just a great thing to have. So we'll see if I notice the plumping. If not, whatever. But in this video, I'm reviewing these 3 new grabs that I got that are only going to elevate my makeup, but I'm going to rate it. I'm going to rate the Haus Labs. That's what it's really about. I'm going to rate all 3, but starting with Haus Labs concealer from 0 to 10, in comparison, like with my expectations, what I thought it would be, what it is for me. So like if I give it a 7 out of 10, it's because I was expecting it to be 10 out of 10, you know what I mean? But we'll see. And I'm gonna be honest, like if it's 10 out of 10, it's 10 out of 10 and it is what it is. So I have no makeup on right now, as you can see. I'm actually just gonna come back to you guys when I've got my whole look done and let you know what I think. So see you then. I'm just gonna edit this together. Bye. Y'all, hope you are glowing, growing, and thriving. And this is the second part to the video where I give my review on the Haus Lab's concealer and the other two products, which is the Buxom Power Line Lip Liner and the Bare Minerals concealer. So I'm gonna start with Haus Lab's. It was a very creamy and nourishing consistency. Like you can tell that it plumps the skin and covers it and everything like that. I was expecting it to be a little more seamless, if you will, but it was still, like, it did not disappoint, but it also didn't quite meet my expectations. I did pick a good color, that was fine, and the coverage is really thick and creamy. Just something about the consistency was a little different than I thought it would be. It's definitely not thin, it's thick. So I give it about an 8.7 out of 10. Just because those last 2 points, whatever it's missing is what I was thinking it was gonna be. But once you start blending it, it's amazing. So I think I would like the foundation, but not as much as NARS. Like if I gave the concealer at 8.7, then I'm assuming that I would give the foundation the same thing, like a 7 or an 8. But anyways, so on to the next thing. With the lip liner, it ended up being a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be, so I used it more as a second liner inside the lips before I put my lipstick. So it's in the inner corners of my lips before I put my latte. This is one of my favorite lip colors from the beauty shop. But yeah, and then I went over the outside parts with this coffee color. So I had to delete some storage, but back to what I was saying. With the lippy, it came out a little bit lighter than I thought. It's the exact color as this. So I used it in the inner corners and then went on the outside with the color coffee. So coffee is like my go-to brown that I've been using because it's dark enough to really line the lips. This color, to me, I couldn't even see it. So you have to use it in the middle. I used it in the inner corners. And the last thing is the Bare Minerals concealer. That was pretty much, it was pretty much the color I thought it was gonna be. And it is a little bit smaller than the other container, the loose veil, like the loose setting powder, if you know what I'm talking about. It's a little bit smaller than that, but it worked well. It did what I assumed it would do. And I let it sit for 3 minutes. I'm getting a little bit oily, so I'm actually gonna use some in the inner corners. You don't have to just use it as a concealer. You can also use this as like a setting powder kind of. At least I think you can. But I would rate the lip liner a 7 out of 10 just because it wasn't as dark as I thought it was going to be. But it's still like a really quality packaging and the brush and everything. And the color is beautiful. It just isn't going to be the last line. Like it's going to be the middle for me. Maybe sometimes, we'll see. Maybe how I feel about it will change. But the lip liner is a 7 out of 10 for me. And then with this concealer, because it's true to the shade I felt like it was gonna be, and I just love Bare Minerals, I'm gonna say 9 out of 10. So 9 out of 10 for the concealer, 8.7 for Lady Gaga's concealer, which is under the Bare Minerals for me. And then a 7 for the lip liner. And that's everything. If you guys want to see more videos like this, like, share, subscribe, let me know. Y'all know what to do. And I hope you keep glowing, growing, and thriving. See you in the next one. Bye.